Hey guys, Janet here from Monster Hustle here on the Mummy and the Monkey YouTube channel. No frills today, just kind of rolled out of bed and I was putting orders together and Louie the cat wanted to go for a walk. So I have some cool, weird things I wanted to show you that sold, and then I also have a garbage picking video. So enjoy these videos and put in the comments what you think about the items that were found. And if you found anything weird in the trash, what is the weirdest thing that you found or the weirdest thing that you sold on eBay? Inquiring minds want to know. So take care, be nice to each other, stay safe. Mwah. Enjoy the video.
Alright, so here's what's going down. We went out to pick up some stuff from a fella who said he had a bunch of stuff he used to be an eBayer. He wants to get out of the game, and he was just going to get rid of some stuff. So
yes, someone on Facebook messaged us, and he had a couple boxes of like video game stuff, some VHS. So thank you, Drew. I won't say the last name. Thank you, Drew from Parma. And then when we were driving around that same neighborhood, one house had a lot of antique-looking things that looked really cool.
sorry.
Oh, do I have stuff in my hair?
Yeah, you got.
I'm wearing the mask, not because, you know, it's just us in the yard right now, but because of all the dust, and I have allergies.
Because of the dust, the stuff that we found on the side.
The stuff that we found is like
yourself.
really old and dusty. There were just boxes of antiques. There were some, looked like teenagers. They were looking through stuff too. They grabbed some vintage cameras. They might have grabbed some cool things. We were a little jealous.
Yeah.
But there were other cool things to grab. So I'm looking through some jewelry and some little knick-knack things. And so far, I found some gold-filled pieces. This is vintage rhinestone and 12-karat gold-filled. So that's cool. I'm going through, like, this is so far my keep pile, and then we have a pile that we might not be keeping. So this is antique here. Here's more. So, some of these are like broken, but I could lot them up. Some people can fix up the old jewelry. This looks like it's too broken, so I don't think... Well, maybe I could lot it up, so I don't know.
Yeah, do a junk jewelry lot.
But here's some more pieces. One was brand Coro, and Coro was a good brand. There was a seashell that was part of a necklace. What's this thing?
Oh, a screw on, like a
screwback earring. So that's 40s, 50s. Part of a rhinestone, the earring.
Yeah.
Clip-on earring, gold tone. There's like some matching ones in there. Here's the other match. And then there's these are broken. There's some cufflinks. They're 12-karat gold filled. So not real gold completely, but it has some gold in it.
That was your plan here, to go through some of this stuff and kind of just separate what's good and what's bad. Hey, show them the bag of dolls real quick too.
Yeah.
What's on the bottom there? Some
Made in Hong Kong. This is 60s.
It's a pencil sharpener.
Yeah, it's like nah.
So this is what we thought was kind of funny, because we had these kids were looking through the stuff, and this one girl opened up a bag of dolls.
I'm gonna take them out of the bag.
Cool.
But gently.
Careful, there might be some glass in there too, so be really careful. So Janet's eyes lit up, of course, and we just had to wait patiently until these kids were done looking around.
Zombie doll.
Oh.
That could be clean.
Oh, you should let. I was doing a close up.
Zombie doll.
So you don't move it, I'll move. Okay.
And the brand is.
Zombie brand.
Doesn't say. Oh.
Needs a little wipe.
Yeah, it needs clean down.
Yeah. So what else is in there? Oh, is that a Harry Potter? What is that?
Another Wild Thing by Kamar, 1968. Ooh.
See, that's cool stuff.
That's like.
Yeah,
really
that's the
cool.
bag I was talking about. That might be good. A lot of vintage plush. Yeah,
vintage plush.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Decay.
Dream Pets. Dakin. That's good. A little silver spoon, maybe?
Souvenir spoon.
Oh.
Yeah. Trust in the Lord. It's a little chalkware piece, 1963.
Wow. Somebody, see? There's the mist. What's that bag say? Is that an old drugstore bag? Let me see. It reminds me of
Heinen's.
Oh, geez.
Ice cream bag.
Oh, yeah. They used to put stuff in the ice cream, you know, cold stuff. There were old freezer bags that are pretty neat, too. Oh. Just like a little Easter basket. No jewelry.
Little vintage jewelry box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that'd be garbage. Put
Oh,
that.
that's a Skipper doll shoe.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you have to look through every
And
little
it's
piece.
Marzipan. That's a Skipper doll shoe. I wonder if there'll be Barbie stuff.
Probably. I mean, that bag is full of like little stuff.
Napco wear basket. I don't know. The May Company. The May Company jewelry box. Okay, keeping that for now.
What's
There's more doll shoes in there.
Yeah, be careful with that.
September Angel. Oh, she's chipped up.
They always are.
Yeah. Oh, there's doll shoes inside it.
You gotta break it open.
Oh my god. Oh, this is great.
Dead feather.
What's this?
Someone's diploma, someone's memories, someone's life.
Certificate of Award from 1966. Forest City Obedience Training Club.
Huh.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, these are little. Oh, this is good.
Oh, but there's the other match.
There's Barbie doll shoes in here. That's really good. Those are from the 1960s.
Yep.
There's the Skipper doll shoe.
There's a
I
couple
sell
of
these
them.
all the time. That's awesome.
What could a pair of shoes go for?
Oh, there's a crystal or a rhinestone or something there.
It's a diamond.
I hope it is.
Diamond.
I think it's just a rhinestone.
All right, let's get this bag open here.
Yeah,
People wanna
let's see what else is in here.
This is good content. An old stinky. Oh, that's one of those ideal ones you wind up. Oh,
Ooh, it's all moldy.
need to clean her up. Talking Tina.
Leave her out in the sun.
Is that Talking Tina? No.
Tiny Thumbelina.
Ah. But don't let it get rained on.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna have to get thrown out. That's too moldy.
Pretty cool though.
Oh, Barbie shoes. Barbie shoes.
Keep those.
Barbie shoes. Oh, one's broken.
Broke a heel. Happens to all the dolls. That looks like either a shovel or something for a fireplace.
Garbage.
That's just good old fashioned garbage. There you go. What else is in the moldy doll bag? You probably empty it
Barbie
out.
shoes. Barbie shoes. Any Barbie dolls?
I don't know. Empty it out on the ground. Let's see what we got. Just watch it. There's gonna be a lot of dust in there. Let the folks at home see what's going on. There's the old headless doll there. Eskimo. I don't know. I don't know if there's any Barbie in there. Some weird ones.
Oh, Barbie shoe.
That's cute. Yeah. Kitty cat. Someone tried to have a yard sale one time. Their cat photos in there. Oh, it's sad. You gotta empty it real good to make sure those
These
matches.
dolls are junky.
Yeah, you can just.
Yeah,
toss.
these are like those souvenir dolls. That's a storybook doll, but she's too beat up.
There's just junk plant
Yeah,
everywhere.
because condition is
What's
everything
this?
with
This
these.
isn't a Barbie thing, is
This
it?
is Madame Alexander, I think, but the condition's everything with these.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
But some of those doll shoes are great.
Yeah. Nah, it's a piece of torn up.
So put that in there.
You could just reuse that bag. Just make sure there's no doll shoes in it.
It's all ripped up.
Empty it. Yeah, you could just reuse it. Throw those old. Yeah, there's more little pieces. That's cute looking.
Little Kittles.
There you go. Storybook. Those little. There's another shoe there. I see a head. A spinach doll. Those little heart bases. I don't know what those are for.
I think those were for the storybook dolls.
Someone got gifts in Florida. Yeah, just use that plastic bag to trash the dolls you don't want and all the other garbage.
Yep.
That's too bad.
Okay, so yeah, this we'll put back in the trash. But then there's this.
Oh yeah, the hat box.
What's in this?
It's a mystery box. Let's open it up and find out.
Sewing stuff.
Ooh, Pearl Road.
An old ashtray.
Yeah.
Vintage scissors.
A little clip.
A birdie.
Old key holder. Those are pretty fun.
Shave brush. It looks like maybe they were antiques dealers at one point.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
everything, a lot of stuff is priced.
Yeah.
Antique shave brush. A little utility
Those are old
knife.
surgical scissors right there. See them? The back
These?
ones? Yeah. Yep. Surgical scissors.
Yeah, so there's scissors.
Kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, weird antiques in that one.
Old box cutter.
Now this caught my eye.
Why?
Not that one. So these are cams. These go to a sewing machine to do different stitching things. I just don't know what sewing machine they go to, but
Clean them up, sell them.
yeah, I think that could be sellable.
Yeah, this box was the first one we grabbed. I just grabbed those off the ground. I thought they were kind of neat. Dale Tight Ass.
The Higby Company.
Oh, it does have a photo in it.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. I can talk loud. All right.
Here's this.
Ooh, falling. Yeah.
An old belt buckle.
Yeah, this is gonna be the fun box here. Fun box, I said. That doesn't sound right.
You're the Humphreys. Who's the Humphreys?
Singers, the Humphrey Singers, religious.
United Democrats or Humphrey? Oh, some old political thing.
Yeah, Hubert Humphrey maybe. That's garbage.
Algebra 2.
Oh, there's
garbage.
Notes in the front though. But you know, oof.
Yeah.
Not for me. Let's just kind of scan this here.
Another cookie press.
Oh, that's funny. I just found one of those at a yard sale.
That's
Who was that? Beatrix Potter?
Brown bag cookie art. I don't see any chips on it.
There's a lot of little. Oh, look at that finger thing right there. The is that like a belt buckle or something? That right there, or a necklace? Old hippie thing. One way. Some religious. Like someone's gonna want that.
Old die. I don't know what that is.
Something. It was something.
What's that?
I know.
Tool balancer.
Yeah. You got all that dust flying off of there. Ooh.
Oh, that's bad.
At least you have a mask and I don't. Ooh. Well, your job is, your work's cut out for you here. You're going to go through this stuff.
I guess.
Yeah, what else you got to do?
What? How did I get myself into this mess? These are rusted. I don't want them.
Okay.
It's like a quarter machine thing. It looks like it's some handmade thing. We could donate that or something. Silver plated.
What's that book?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Some religious thing. So it's marked Germany.
What's that little bowl?
Oh, it's all broken up.
Yeah.
Too broken. Yeah.
Oh, good. Garbage.
Nah.
Nothing. Blank. Check out that book right there.
What was this?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, it's all... I'm throwing that out.
What was it? Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll never know.
Well, there should be garbage. Like that to me would be garbage.
Okay.
Like, so if you want to use that plastic bag with those dolls.
This looks like a firefighter thing. It looks like an ornament.
So what we'll do is we'll let Janet do her thing here, and then we'll probably do some sort of follow-up on anything super interesting we find in here, right? Oh, look at that. Who dat?
Ah, it's some pewter figure.
Yeah.
A little boy.
Pewter. All right, I'll let you go dig.
Tie clip. Yeah, I'm
And
not...
I'll get to doing what I gotta do.
There's some stuff in here, but a lot of it I'm not gonna
And some of that pottery was like, what, from 1904 or something?
1906.
06.
Some of the ceramics. So I don't know. I don't sell a lot of the breakable stuff.
And this was a bag of what, vintage or
vintage
fabrics?
vintage
Can you open
fabric,
it up?
Vintage clothes.
So I get a quick shot of that? Oh. And be careful with that because you don't know if there's any bugs.
Yeah.
So we want to be real careful with. Now, don't bring any of that into the house.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, it's a lot
Grandma.
of handmade stuff. Yeah.
Should have left that.
Yeah.
You just leave it outside too.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything.
No. All right.
Some neat stuff here, some little stuff.
That's the extent of it. So, all right. So cool. Then we'll let you be, and we'll see them on the other side, right?
Yeah, I gotta throw a lot of this away. Some like this stuff is there's some stuff for keeps for sure, but
yeah,
you know when you junk pick, you gotta go through junk to find a few gems.
Darn tootin'. All right, we'll let you go gem hunting.
Mama. All right. Mama.
All right. Good.
Okay, so this is stuff that I pulled out of the trash from that previous video. This was in a suburb. It looked like the house was going through a clean out. Maybe the person who lived there, maybe they were an antiques dealer, maybe they were a hoarder. I'm not sure because there was a lot of stuff. But a lot of it was in bad shape. So this dolly here, and she looks creepy AF, but this dolly here is made by the Ideal Toy Company. And she's a tiny Thumbelina doll. And what's neat about her is when you wind her up, I guess her head bobs around and she sucks her thumb. And it's kind of creepy. So she does work. If you look, you could see her head moving. But she does work. She just moves a little bit. I guess she's supposed to look like a real baby doll or something? I'm not sure, but she looks like nightmare fuel to me. But anyway, there's toy collectors that look for her. She is in a little rough shape. I did try to wash her, and I did wash her hair and comb it out. I used just a little bit of Woolite to kind of spot clean her, and I took like a scrubby sponge and tried to clean her legs, her feet. But she still looks a little rough. But I'm thinking I might be able to get $50 for her because she works. And I guess her hands are made to fit in her mouth, so I don't know, it's weird. And then this is like, she has like some clothes here I tried to wash, but her clothes are really like stained up, like with rust stains. And yeah, this dress has seen better days. There's like holes in it. So there's Tiny Thumbelina. There's also this other baby doll that has one weird eye. Now that one eye I still need to clean. When I found her, both eyes were totally covered with mildew or mold or something. They were like all clouded. She kind of looked like a zombie baby doll. But I was able to clean her eyes. The one I'm going to do some more cleaning on. And I did try to shampoo her hair and comb it out. And it's still looking a little ratty. So I gotta fix her up. She's looking really messy. But she's made by a company called Horseman. H-O-R-S-M-A-N. She's marked Horseman doll. So she's a Horseman baby doll. I don't think she's worth a whole heck of a lot, but I might put her up online for like 10 or 20 bucks just to save her from going into a landfill. That way someone else can enjoy this creepy old baby doll. Now, I did find some cute things. It's not all creepy. Look at this little owl. Look at this cute little hooter here. I'm showing you my hooter here on YouTube. But the brand is called Another Wild Thing by Kamar. It still has the original tag, and it's from the 1960s. So she's really cute. Or he, a little fluffy owl. I'm thinking between $10 and $20. And again, I got her for free. I did not wash this one. Instead, I put her out in the sun and combed out the fluffy fur a little bit so that way it still looks fluffy and fresh. Now this one I did wash because it smelled like really musty. This is a little tiger doll, like a little plushie. And the company is Dream Pets by D-A-K-I-N. Dakin? I'm not sure how you say that, but it's cute. Maybe around 10 bucks, 15 bucks for this cute little plush tiger. And then I found some other interesting things. So this is brass. It's vintage brass, and it looks like an incense holder, and it has a cross on top. So it, what would that be called? Like a censer? Is that when the priest goes around with the incense, you know, and does his thing? Put it in the comments. Is that what that thing is? It looks like a censer to me, but usually aren't they like on a chain? I imagine them to be larger where they're like hanging on a chain. And I've seen, you know, they swish it around or whatever with that chain. But it's interesting, and it was free. So, cool. And then this is a belt buckle here. Safe Driver Award, American Seaway Foods. It's just an old brass belt buckle. I tried cleaning it off a little bit. It has a little bit of green going on there. I think with some metals, don't they like turn green after a while? What do they call that? Like oxidizing or something weird like that? So yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can clean all that green stuff off. If you guys know how to do that with brass, let me know. Would I use a cleaner like Brasso, or do you recommend a different method? Also, here's a cool vintage ashtray. Like, I don't smoke, but I think it's cool because it's old advertising. Hardware CM Fox Pearl Road. So Pearl Road, that could be Parma or Cleveland. And I guess that was their telephone number, TU. I'm not sure what TU, maybe that was their number at one point, like a long time ago. But that's pretty neat. Some vintage ashtrays I've sold before, and you don't have to use them for cigarettes. You could put like your jewelry in it, your loose change. It could be like a little catch-all. And some people like the old lettering and advertising. All right, now this is a vintage cookie press. It's a ceramic cookie press with little bunnies on it. It's a little bunny there. And the brand is, what's it say? Brown Bay Cookie Art, 1995. Brown Bay Cookie Art, 1995. My lighting in here isn't the greatest, but maybe you guys can see that now. Maybe it's focused. Here's another brass piece, and I have some brass candle holders as well. I think they're still in the garage though, but I think this again could be for incense. Oops. Or maybe for a little candle. Maybe to put your jewelry in, but it's cute, and it has this little design on the side. It's just a little decorative piece. The markings on the bottom, and it won't be visible on here, but it says India 1942, so maybe that was originally a gift for someone in the 40s, and it was marked the year, but I thought that was cute. And then here is a vintage barber brush, and it's marked WRV, and this top opens up, and I guess you would put your lather in there and stir it up and put it on the people's faces to give them a nice clean shave. But that's an old shaving barber brush, so that's kind of cool too. And that was free. And again, it had a gross musty like basement smell, so I did wash this and let it sit outside to dry in the sun. Here's Dolly's shoes that go to the dollies. And then this is a vintage 1950s hair comb. It's pink. It has a neat like pink diamond design. Some vintage combs and vintage grooming and shaving supplies do sell. So because it's free, it's like, hey, I'll give it a try. That's pretty great. Here's a vintage brush, like a lady's brush. This handle might be brass. It feels heavy, like maybe brass or something. But it's cool. They don't make stuff like that anymore. And here's the matching comb that goes to that. Another vintage comb. And then here's, this looks like a 1960s trinket, like from a church from the 60s, and it says "One Way Up." So pointing towards heaven, one way. So if you guys know what this is called, let me know. It's heavy like a medallion, like something you'd wear around your neck. Maybe a certain church at the time was giving them out. Maybe it was like some type of thing. It definitely looks vintage. So I thought that was interesting. Good morning, guys. What is today? I think Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020. Haven't done a reseller video in a while. I'm going to combine this sales video with some footage from last week when I was going through all that garbagey stuff. So you're going to see that in a little bit. But these are some neat sales, some really neat ones. This is a Brahmin bag, and I'm not sure if the lettering shows up in the video that good, but it's called Brahmin, B-R-A-H-M-I-N. This is an alligator skin purse. I picked this up at a Goodwill in the beginning of the year. I want to say late February, maybe early March. I paid $8 to $10 for it, in that range, and it sold for $79.99. Brand new, these bags are anywhere from $300 to $600. So people buy them secondhand to save some money, and it's like this whole status thing, having a nice designer bag. So I think it's a German company. I want to say maybe German because of that name. But yeah, that sold $79.99. This is a Barbie and the Rockers Ken doll. He's like a mullet Ken. He's got the 80s rocker mullet, big hair, with the silver lame outfit. This was from a Barbie lot that I purchased last month. He sold for $5 on auction. He did not go for a lot, but that's okay. I'm getting him out the door and make a few bucks. Now this sold for $44 shipped. These are vintage Catholic Christian, oh, what are those things called? But this is the Sacred Heart. A lot of like little Sacred Heart, you know, like Jesus and Mary things here. Really pretty artwork. Some of these are from the 1930s. They're really cool. So I sold the whole lot together for $44 shipped. Originally I had them for $49.99 shipped. But they're really interesting. So hopefully whoever bought them really enjoys them. So thank you. Thank you for that. And this is like an antique little ceramic fireplace knick-knack. And it says 1924 Wembley British Empire Exhibition. And originally I paid 40 cents for this. And it sold for $18 plus shipping. It does have a crack down the front here. So I did note that in the listing. This is like almost 100 years old. So hopefully whoever bought that really does enjoy it. And I'll have to try to take that little 40 cents tag off of there. I think they wrote it in grease pencil. So this might have been from a Value World thrift store. Yeah. Alright, and then this was my only Mercari sale. So all the other items were on eBay. This is from Mercari. This is from my own personal collection. This is a Space Channel 5 action figure, and the character is Evola. Evola was an evil robot space reporter that was trying to take over, and Ulala is the girl in pink there. She is a space reporter, and so she's the good girl and Evola's the bad girl, and it's like a music rhythm game, kind of like trying to find a comparison. But it's a music-based game, and it's really cheesy fun. Yeah, and I bought this at a Deal's dollar store almost 20 years ago, and it sold for 32 bucks. I'm just thinning out some of my gamer stuff. So, hey, 32 bucks, not bad. Alright guys, I think this is one of the weirdest things I have ever sold online. The other weirdest thing I've ever sold on eBay was a 1920s or 1930s feminine hygiene product that involved a glass applicator. It was like a douche type of device, and yeah, those are all, it's all kinds of wrong. But this sold, this is the second weirdest. This is vintage or antique Kotex. I put in the listing that it was a 1950s Kotex, but I think it's probably older, maybe 30s or 40s. Containing a deodorant, sanitary napkin. There's 6 of them total. And this also, I think, includes, 2 safety pins enclosed. So you would pin this onto your underpants? That sounds terrible to have safety pins down by your lady bits. So, poor ladies back in the day. Jeez. Things were very primitive then. But I paid $5 for this at a flea market 2 years ago from a vendor who, I think they did cleanouts, but they had a crap ton of antique items. And I remember finding a lot of weird antique things relatively cheap from those people. But yeah, paid $5 for these, and I had them on eBay for 2 years. Took a long time. Had a lot of watchers on these. A lot of people commenting on my store saying that these were weird. They did sell for $74.99. $74.99, and there's 6 of them total. Vintage Kotex, vintage diapers seem to be a thing. Vintage diapers, I think it's like a fetish thing, so we won't get into that because this is YouTube. You could do your own research on that if you choose. But yeah, there is a market for it. There are some people that buy this old, I guess like feminine hygiene, adult hygiene, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, weird. But I'm happy that it's sold, and it is a piece of history. It is definitely unique. This is something that could be like a museum piece or a display piece for sure.
I'm Janet Decay the Mummy.
And I'm Grimm Gorri the Monkey.
And together we host
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout! Friday nights on Facebook Live.
Well, that was interesting.
Whoa.
Wow.